Yo, what up, you guys? Today we're going to be going over one of the most important concepts when it comes to mindset, and that's going to be your why. Having a strong why is super important because it's going to be the driving factor and the main purpose behind whether or not you're actually able to fully commit and achieve your goals, or whether or not you decide to quit and just stop short. We can also go over my why, the reason why I'm able to commit to my calisthenics goals, my online coaching business, and just everything that I've been able to stick through in life, even school, work, and even gaming. I feel like having a strong reason why behind everything I've done has been very intentional. So I can go over that, and then also how you can discover your own why and find your own main driving factors behind why you do what you do and how you can stick to your goals. So having a strong why, having a strong purpose, it's going to be the real driving factor behind whether or not you achieve your end result or whether or not you just stay the same, right? A prime example that I can use for my calisthenics journey is an average person who might be starting the sport will get into it because it looks like attention grabbing, right? Like maybe it just looks like cool and someone just wants to learn some skills so that they can show off. I feel like that's a common thing I get in messages is when I ask why they even wanted to start calisthenics, it's just because it looks cool and it looks fancy. But the problem with that, I mean, it's great. It's part of the reason why I wanted to learn too, but part of it. And the problem with that is if that's the only reason why you're starting something as big as calisthenics, is when you do hit those frustrating moments where you do plateau, you get stuck, you have frustrations continuing to progress, and your reason why is just to look cool, you might fall short and get over it, like your why just isn't strong enough. And that goes for a lot of things in life too. Like when it comes to sticking at a job that you're maybe just in it for the money, and you don't enjoy it, it's not a fulfilling job. That's why a lot of people will career change or switch jobs as well. And I'm sure you've seen that in life. But if your why is stronger, for example, if you're working a job that maybe you're not getting paid as much, but you feel like they're representing something important to you, like it could even be volunteer work. I volunteered at Heart and Stroke Foundation for a few years on and off, and that's something that I wasn't doing it for the money, I was doing it because it was something I genuinely cared for. And for calisthenics here, for example, too, is my reason why I got into the sport was to be able to teach and educate a niche community in a sport that I saw was up and coming. And in my coaching field, I know not a lot of coaches were coaching calisthenics where I at least was training at the time. So I figured it'd be another layer to my coaching services. And yeah, my reason why was just like deeper than the surface level. Like I'm just trying to do it to look cool, like I know I'm doing it to inspire others, to motivate others, to teach other people. So my reason for trying to get to the top is just like way stronger than someone who's trying to just like do it for whatever reason. And that's the reason why I'm in the top 1% as far as skills go as well. Also, naturally, I've been super competitive in anything I've done. In school, I always tried to outperform my classmates. Not always the case, but even in what else do I got? Work, I was always trying to be one of the best employees. I know that was something I was actually pretty consistent in. Whether it was training at the gym, I was one of the busiest trainers. If it was bartending, serving, I always tried to be one of the best bartenders, servers. I got best expo back when I was expediting, tried to get best busser, no matter what field, I was always an ace when I worked back at Tim Hortons. But yeah, I always tried to be the best at what I do. It's just that competitive nature in me. I know through therapy, it's also because I have sibling rivalries. My sister and I just I don't know. We weren't even that competitive, maybe with some video games, but I don't know, I think it's just part of growing up. I was super competitive, and that's a big reason why I push myself to be better, is my competitive instincts with other people, competitors, but also just myself. I like to bring out the better version of myself in everything that I do. Another funny example I can think of always when it comes to having a strong why is when I used to game. I say used to game as if I still don't game. Anyway, I used to game a lot more, but when specifically playing games such as League or COD is even the big ones I can think of, because growing up playing COD, a lot of my friends, if you played COD or freaking League, you know how toxic the games are, but it's also just you get to be, I don't want to say you get to be more toxic, but when you're playing with buddies, if you're better, you get to kind of shit talk a bit more, you get shit talk at a bit less. I don't know, for me it was always I had incentive to be a better player when it came to COD because I wanted to be best KDA, best performing player that carried my team. Same with league, you know? I want to be the highest ranked player because I want to be the best. I remember I used to get flamed when I started playing league with all of my friends, but my reason why for continuing was I just wanted to be the best. I wanted to outperform. I wanted to prove to myself and prove to them that, okay, you're good now, but I can outperform you. I can be better if I work harder at it. You know, like my reason why for games, like wanting to improve in games, was just always so strong because of my competitive nature. So I always got to the higher level. Like right now, I'm not the highest in league among all my friends. I have my buddy PJ who's freaking cracked. But typically, I'd always try to be rank one as in like the highest in my friends list among everyone who plays the game. And that's typically the case, even still now when I barely play, because my level is just that high now. I just get it effortlessly. Anyway, that's my freaking gaming tangent. But yeah, it just relates to everything in life, in calisthenics, in fitness. If you have a strong why, you have a big enough reason and driving motivation to stick to it, if your why is strong. How do you discover your why? Ask yourself why you're even starting something in the first place. So why are you even getting into fitness? Is it for health? Is it because you are trying to gain weight or gain muscle mass, lose weight, or gain confidence, you know? Or why are you starting in this job? Are you genuinely interested in finance, fitness, sale, whatever job it is? Like, why are you even invested in it? Or are you just in it for the money? Because that may be a short-term fix, just like how maybe the looks and calisthenics might be a short-term fix. And that's okay too. Like I said, I was in it because of the appearance for calisthenics as well. Like you can have multiple whys, but like your deep, like primary reason for sticking to it has to be very strong. It has to be very intentional, you know, because otherwise if your main reason is just so surface level, then like the 99% of people who end up quitting or falling off of calisthenics, you're going to just naturally not stick to it. Because again, in anything in life, whether it's a relationship or a video game or fitness, or what was my other example? Work, if like you're going to face an obstacle, you're going to face a struggle at some point in any of those life events. So if your reason why is strong enough, it's going to be the difference between you actually being able to push through those moments or you just falling off like most people would. And yeah, like having a strong why is going to be big for that in anything. So so how would we go about discovering your why? Yeah, really think about why you're starting something, and also try to, again, find layers to it. Because if you are surface level and you are just going to say, yeah, I just want to look big to lift big, like think about how important it really is for you to get bigger. Because for me, I could have just said I wanted to get big to get big, but I knew deep down, like I was trying to be this 2.0 version of myself, this guy who's more confident. Like, man, me in high school, there's no way I'm making this video right now, you know? But the steps I was taking back then and the things I was doing to get into this position now, like it's very intentional, you know? Like I knew I got into fitness not just to get big, but to build confidence and to be able to carry myself and respect myself, like in these settings, not just like on my own, but also like on social media, with my friends, with my family. I wanted to be respected, and I wanted to be like just a better version of myself. There's always a deeper layer. You just need to be less surface level and actually be open and willing enough to actually just own up to it. Like, you know, there's a deeper layer to it. Just find it and freaking stick by it, because if your why is strong enough, it really will be the difference in being able to achieve anything you want out of life. Like straight up anything you can get if your why is strong enough. But that's about it on this video, you guys. The biggest takeaway is really just finding a deeper reason why. Don't just think about surface level things. Try to dig deep on your true intentions, because that'll be the driving factor and the purpose behind you actually sticking to your goals in life or falling short. Because again, this isn't just related to fitness. You can translate this to your work, relationships, like anything. If you really chalk up a deep reason why you're doing what you're doing, your actions will follow through with intention. And yeah, that's really it. If you have any questions on my personal backstory, my life, my reasons why, shoot me a message. If you're having any troubles figuring out your own, book a call, comment as well. Just let me know. At the end of the day, I really just want to help you guys reach that fullest potential. I feel like my life has changed dramatically since I've moved with intention when it came to my health, my fitness, my reasons why, and sticking to them. So again, I'm just looking to help you guys out. I want to see everyone succeed. So if you want to take your health and fitness to that next level, book a call with me. We'll get you set. We'll see you guys at the next one.